Ibanez Guitars. Parent company is the Hoshino Guitar Company. This is a first edition flower pattern. Still has the plastic on it. Classic monkey grip handle. It was designed for Steve Vai, and all gem guitars are associated in some way with Steve Vai. This one is called the gem flower pattern. It's actually a piece of fabric that's glued onto the wood and then lacquered over. This is a first edition. Beautiful green inlay, matching headstock. They're not that hard to find, but first edition ones are very hard to find. You can get them out there, and if you can prove that it's a first edition, it's worth twice as much as the second edition. But, you know, people have to understand the serial numbers at that time because they don't know. This one was a limited edition, I guess you call it fluorescent green, Steve Vai. This was very early with what they call the disappearing pyramid. And very nicely, he personalized it. To Sammy, the son of Sam. You know, it's like peace and keep it up, Steve Vai. I mean, it was very, very sweet of him to do that for me. But so needless to say, this is not for sale.
This one's got a cool feature that the early ones had. Yeah. There's a little bridge that goes over the actual bridge, but a little like hand rest, because these tremolos were actually ones that you could pull up on and sharpen the pitch of the string. And a lot of guys were used to anchoring their palm on a bridge, so when you push your palm down on this stable piece won't wobble the bridge for you. See, so a lot of the early ones had that, which is a great feature.
The early Floyd Rose, which this is not an early Floyd Rose, but the early Floyd Rose only dive bombed. They didn't pull up. These you can bring down and you can bring up, hence these little routes here so that the screws don't actually hit the body and scratch it up. It's such a well thought out guitar.